I don't know about you, but the similarity of what's currently going on in Texas with the crackdown on undocumented immigrants and what happened in 1835 is both disturbing and startling. Find out more on this edition of One Star, One Texas. Hi, this is Tom Cantrell. Texas wasn't always part of the United States. In fact, for a long time it was part of Mexico. Then this happened. Around 1821, Mexico gained its independence from Spain and looked to immigration from the United States as a way to grow the population that had been in decline. Everything was going along just fine until the trickle of immigrants became an overwhelming flood across the border. The Mexican government tried to stop the flood by prohibiting immigrants from the United States. What happened next is both familiar and chilling. In 1833, Antonio Lopez de Santa Anna was elected President of Mexico and assembled a Congress of supporters to grant him extra-legal powers to deal with what was going on in Texas. Santa Anna became the absolute ruler of Mexico and was determined to solve the problems of immigrants living in Texas. On February 23, 1836, 250 armed Texians holed up in a church in San Antonio known as the Alamo. Santa Anna's forces encircled the Alamo. A red flag was raised indicating that no mercy would be given the immigrants. The Alamo was under siege. The siege lasted until March 6th when the federal government stormed the compound and most of the immigrants were killed during the battle. It's amazing how law-abiding people can be cast as criminals simply because the rules around them are changed. That's what happened then, and that's what's happening now, only it's the U.S. president making the call, and his gubernatorial impresarios have joined the fray. Governor Greg Abbott and others like him would do well to pay attention to history. While the anti-immigrant forces won the Battle of the Alamo, they were defeated at San Jacinto just a little over a month and a half later. And the rest is history. For One Star, One Texas, this is Tom Cantrell. And remember, resist, persist. Now go make it a great day.